Canada has long been known for its open and welcoming immigration policies, attracting millions of visitors, students, and immigrants each year. In recent years, the Canadian government has taken steps to strengthen its relationships with key Asian nations by lifting visa requirements for select countries. This move not only facilitates easier travel but also reflects Canada's growing economic, cultural, and diplomatic ties with Asia. These changes are part of a broader initiative to promote tourism, foster business relationships, and recognize the evolving global order where Asian countries play an increasingly significant role. Let's explore the Asian countries that benefit from Canada's visa-exempt status and understand why they've earned this special treatment. Number 10. Qatar. Finally, Qatar rounds out the list of Asian countries whose citizens can travel to Canada without a visa. This visa exemption is relatively recent and underscores Canada's intent to strengthen its partnerships in the Gulf region. Qatari nationals can travel to Canada for business or tourism without a traditional visa, provided they secure an ETA. This decision acknowledges Qatar's growing influence in global affairs and its robust relationship with Canada. The two countries cooperate on issues ranging from education and energy to aviation and security. By granting visa-free access, Canada facilitates greater movement of professionals, students, and tourists, helping to reinforce the relationship and foster mutual understanding between the two countries. Number 9. United Arab Emirates. United Arab Emirates, despite being better known for its Gulf location, is often included in Asia due to its geographical classification. Citizens of the UAE have recently been granted visa-free access to Canada for short stays, a sign of deepening ties between the two nations. The UAE is one of Canada's most important partners in the Middle East-Asia corridor, and the two countries collaborate on infrastructure, clean energy, and innovation. Emirati travelers are regarded as high-value visitors, and the ease of travel allows for greater exchange in areas like tourism, real estate, and business development. Canada's decision to include the UAE in its visa-exempt list also reflects its interest in promoting closer ties with the Gulf region, a strategic economic partner in Asia. Number 8. Malaysia. Malaysia is another Asian country that has gained visa-free access to Canada, though this comes with some conditions. Malaysian citizens are allowed to travel to Canada without a visa for short visits if they meet specific criteria and apply for an ETA. The Canadian government considers Malaysia a generally low-risk country in terms of immigration violations, and this has facilitated a more relaxed visa policy. The relationship between Canada and Malaysia is steadily growing, especially in the fields of education, energy, and trade. Malaysian students and tourists contribute to the Canadian economy, and this visa exemption helps to strengthen ties between the two multicultural societies. It also encourages Malaysians to explore Canada's vast opportunities in tourism and education. Number 7. Israel. Israel, while often considered part of the Middle East geographically, is commonly included in Asian listings and has a long-standing visa-free arrangement with Canada. Canada and Israel share strong diplomatic ties, bolstered by deep cultural, academic, and business exchanges. Israeli citizens can travel to Canada without a visa for short stays, which underscores the level of trust and mutual respect between the two countries. Many Israelis visit Canada for tourism, academic conferences, or family reunions, and the ease of travel enhances bilateral cooperation. Canada also benefits from Israel's innovations in technology and defense, and the free movement of people encourages further collaboration in these strategic areas. Number 6. Brunei Darussalam. Brunei Darussalam, a small but affluent nation in Southeast Asia, also enjoys visa-free access to Canada. The Canadian government views Brunei as a stable, low-risk country with excellent passport control and internal security. Despite its small population, Brunei's citizens are frequent travelers and are known for respecting immigration laws. Canada's visa exemption for Bruneians reflects mutual trust and a desire to foster closer ties between the two nations. While trade and cultural exchanges between the two countries may not be as extensive as with larger Asian economies, the visa-free policy lays the groundwork for increased cooperation in the future. It also sends a message that Canada is open to engaging with smaller nations that share its values of order and legal integrity. Number 5. Taiwan. Taiwan is another Asian region whose citizens can travel to Canada without needing a visa, though an ETA is still required. Canada's recognition of Taiwan's high-quality governance, low immigration risk, and robust passport control has made it possible for Taiwanese nationals to visit Canada with minimal bureaucratic hurdles. Despite the complexities of Taiwan's political status, Canada and Taiwan maintain unofficial but deep economic and cultural relations. The visa-free policy for Taiwan promotes tourism, educational exchange, and business cooperation. Taiwanese travelers are known for their compliance with visa regulations, and Canada has responded by making travel more accessible, which in turn benefits both economies and encourages people-to-people connections. Number 4. Hong Kong. Hong Kong, as a special administrative region of China, holds a unique place in Canada's immigration and visa policies. While the political situation in Hong Kong has evolved in recent years, Canada has maintained its long-standing visa-exempt status for Hong Kong passport holders, specifically those holding the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region (XAR) passport. This decision reflects historical ties dating back to the colonial era and the significant number of Hong Kong origin Canadians living in Canada today. The Canadian government views Hong Kong residents as low-risk travelers, and this exemption helps maintain close familial and economic ties between the two regions. The ongoing relationship between Canada and Hong Kong remains strong, with continuous engagement on trade, education, and human rights. Number 3. Singapore. Singapore also enjoys visa-free access to Canada, showcasing the strength of its diplomatic ties and global reputation. Singaporean citizens benefit from one of the world's most respected passports, thanks to the city-state's stringent travel documentation and law enforcement systems. Canada views Singapore as a reliable and trusted partner, and this visa exemption further strengthens bilateral relations. The two countries cooperate in sectors such as technology, education, and finance, with numerous exchange programs and joint ventures. Singaporeans visiting Canada typically face minimal barriers, promoting easier collaboration and tourism. This status is a testament to Singapore's global standing as a secure, prosperous, and law-abiding nation. Number 2. South Korea. Another key Asian partner on Canada's visa-exempt list is South Korea. Over the years, South Korea and Canada have built a strong partnership that includes a free trade agreement and a growing exchange of students and professionals. South Koreans are known for their high compliance with immigration laws and possess one of the most powerful passports globally. This has allowed Canada to place a high degree of trust in Korean travelers. South Koreans visiting Canada for tourism, short-term business, or family visits are not required to obtain a visa, though they must apply for an electronic travel authorization, ETA, online before boarding a flight. The exemption reflects both countries' mutual interest in encouraging travel and deepening their economic and cultural connections. Number 1. Japan. One of the most prominent Asian countries whose citizens can enter Canada without a visa is Japan. The relationship between Canada and Japan is built on mutual respect, economic cooperation, and shared democratic values. Japanese passport holders enjoy visa-free travel to Canada for tourism, business, and family visits, typically for up to 6 months. This exemption reflects the strong diplomatic trust between the two countries and acknowledges Japan's status as a low-risk nation in terms of immigration violations or security threats. Japan's efficient public administration and reliable travel documentation further justify Canada's decision. Additionally, there is a substantial number of Japanese companies operating in Canada and a significant flow of tourists and students, which has deepened people-to-people connections. These visa exemptions are more than just administrative conveniences. They represent a broader shift in Canada's foreign policy toward deeper engagement with Asia. By allowing easier travel for citizens of these 10 countries, Canada demonstrates trust, encourages stronger bilateral ties, and positions itself as a welcoming destination for global citizens. In a world increasingly defined by mobility and multiculturalism, Canada's approach to these Asian nations sets an example of how openness and strategic diplomacy can go hand in hand. As Canada continues to diversify its international partnerships, these visa-exempt relationships will play a crucial role in shaping the future of its global engagement.